Today, we're stepping aboard the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas. This Royal Caribbean giant rises 20 decks high, weighs over 250,000 tons, and yes, it officially takes the crown from Wonder of the Seas. Stretching 1,198 feet long, that's the length of 3 football fields. Imagine that for a second. This isn't just a ship, it's a floating world. At full capacity, nearly 10,000 people live, explore, and experience life together, like a small city drifting across the ocean. And on board, 7 swimming pools and the largest water park ever built at sea. It took over 2.5 years and a massive $2 billion to bring this to life. So the real question is, what does the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas actually feel like? What should you explore first? Today, we're taking you on the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas Tour, a journey through its most incredible spaces. And later, we'll reveal how this floating city prepares tens of thousands of meals every single day. Let's begin at the very front of the ship. At the bow sits the AquaDome, one of the most iconic neighborhoods on Icon of the Seas. The AquaDome is more than just an indoor aqua theater. While that's the main highlight, the entire space is designed as a complete experience built around it. And having the aqua theater indoors, that changes everything. No more wind, no more rain, just smooth, uninterrupted performances every time you sail on a Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. Now take a look above you, a massive glass dome. 50 meters wide, 25 meters tall, about 8 stories high and weighing hundreds of tons. And it's almost entirely made of glass, every direction. Inside, the Aqua Theatre comes alive with jaw-dropping diving shows, acrobatics, dance, high dives, all performed by world-class athletes. If you've never seen a show like this before, and here you're in for something unforgettable. There are usually 2 different productions, so make time to catch at least one during your Royal Caribbean cruise. At the front of the AquaDome, you'll find a beautiful lounge and bar with sweeping ocean views. It's quiet, comfortable, and fully enclosed. Perfect for relaxing, reading, or just taking it all in. And at sunrise, absolutely magical. There's also a bar here where you can enjoy your favorite drinks, just like poolside, but in a quieter, more relaxed setting. Next up, Rye and Bean, your go-to coffee spot on Icon of the Seas, serving everything from espresso to macchiatos. And yes, espresso martinis made by a dedicated machine. Next, this New England-style spot serves up lobster, clams, mussels, fresh fish, and all your seafood favorites. If you love seafood, this is definitely a place you won't want to miss. And if you don't, no worries. There are options like steak and chicken too. It is a specialty restaurant, so there's an additional charge, but you can book it easily before or during your cruise. For something more personal, there's Celebration Table, a private dining space for birthdays, anniversaries, or group celebrations. One of the biggest highlights of the Icon of the Seas Royal Caribbean experience is the AquaDome Market, a complimentary food hall packed with variety. Asian dishes, crepes, Mediterranean flavors, mac and cheese, salads, and more. Portions are smaller, so you can try a little bit of everything. And don't miss Royal Bling, the onboard jewelry shop. From simple keepsakes to luxury collectibles, including a $100,000 goblet. Overall, the AquaDome is a true hidden gem on Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. It's not just about the show, it's the atmosphere, the design, the energy. Whether you're sailing on Icon of the Seas or planning, this is a place you'll want to explore. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Next, Central Park. Yes, this Icon of the Seas, the biggest ship in the world, actually has a real park at its heart. An open-air sanctuary with over 30,000 living plants transforms the center of this Royal Caribbean cruise ship into a lush, vibrant garden. Nature, right in the middle of the ocean. How incredible is that? Lined with restaurants and cafes, Central Park feels like a peaceful escape from the energy, the movement, the buzz of this massive Royal Caribbean ship. At its core, it's exactly what it feels like, a living, breathing park at sea. Right here on Deck 8, you're surrounded by real trees, shrubs, flowers. It almost doesn't feel like you're on a ship anymore. Our first stop, Chops Grill. The signature steakhouse across Royal Caribbean ships, but this one, it feels different, brighter, more open, more modern. And yes, we're talking premium steaks, Wagyu beef. Yeah, it's that good. Just across the way, Izumi. And here's the fun part. There are two experiences. First, Izumi in the Park, a casual grab-and-go sushi spot. Quick, easy, delicious. Perfect if you just want to grab something and relax right here in the greenery. Then, the full Izumi restaurant, one of the largest Izumi locations in the entire fleet. Sushi, hibachi, and chefs cooking right in front of you. Flipping, sizzling, performing. It does cost extra, but trust me, totally worth it. And the fried rice? You already know. Next, the Trellis Bar, right in the heart of Central Park. This is one of the most beautiful spots on the biggest cruise ship in the world to just sit back, relax, and enjoy a drink. Surrounded by greenery, open air, it's calm, it's peaceful, it's a vibe. And now, something new. You can even order light food here, extra charge, perfect to pair with your drink. Nearby, Park Cafe, a complimentary spot open for breakfast and lunch with snacks all day. In the morning, a cozy bagel bar. Later, fresh salads, sandwiches. And don't miss the Royal Kummelweck, a roast beef sandwich that everyone loves. Quick, convenient, perfect when you're rushing out for an excursion. Right next door, Bubbles, a walk-up champagne bar serving champagne, mimosas, bellinis. Simple, quick, and honestly, kind of perfect for this setting. Just grab your drink and enjoy it right here in the park. All around you, cozy seating, even rocking chairs. Quiet corners where you can slow down, breathe, and just enjoy the moment. And here's something brand new. Lou's Jazz and Blues. A jazz club meets lounge filled with live music that perfectly matches the energy of Central Park. But here's what makes it special. It's open, not enclosed like traditional jazz clubs. You might hear music drifting through the trees or catch a performance as you walk by. Central Park also features shopping, designer jewelry, unique souvenirs. So yeah, if you feel like treating yourself a little, this is the place. Overall, Central Park is one of the most beautiful, thoughtfully designed spaces on this Royal Caribbean cruise ship. And here's the crazy part. Even when the biggest ship in the world is full, over 9,000 people on board, it still feels calm. A perfect harmony of nature, design, and experience. Next, Chill Island is the main pool deck of Icon of the Seas, the biggest ship in the world. And in this cruise tour, this is where relaxation truly comes alive. Instead of just one pool, oh no, this place spans 3 decks. Multiple pools, endless ocean views, and space that just keeps opening up around you. It's designed so you don't feel crowded, you feel free. Right at the center is Royal Bay, the largest pool of the ship. It's familiar, simple, but on a scale that makes you stop and go, wow, this is different. And that's the theme of the world's largest cruise ship. More pools, more hot tubs, more seating everywhere. Loungers, day beds, shaded spots, you name it, it's here. No more stressing about chair hogging, finally. Yes, we've all been there.
You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last and to believe.
The lime and coconut is the heart of the energy. A 3-deck pool bar, music playing, drinks flowing. This is where the vibe really kicks in. Hungry? El Loco Fresh is right there. Quick, complimentary tacos, burritos, quesadillas. And yes, you can stay in your swimsuit.
Make a statement, I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I'm gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million.
Right next to it, Cantina Fresca. If you love margaritas, this is your spot.
Make yourself unstoppable, dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread.
One of the best parts of this cruise tour, the connection to the ocean. So many pools face outward, you're always looking at the horizon.
I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
The Cove Pool stands out the most. An infinity edge, in-water loungers. You're just floating, watching the ocean drift by. It's peaceful. But don't worry, there's still fun everywhere. Back at the lime and coconut, you can even mix your own frozen drinks, like a freestyle machine, but for cocktails. At the end of the day, Chill Island isn't just one place. It's many experiences in one. Lively, quiet, fun, peaceful, all flowing together, just like the ocean around you. And on the world's largest cruise ship, you could spend the entire day here and still not want to leave. Next on this cruise tour of the world's largest cruise ship, Adventure Ocean. This is the complimentary kids program for ages 3 to 17, designed for fun, learning, and exploration. It runs throughout the day with sessions in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Activities are included until 10 p.m. After that, there's an hourly fee, but many parents find it worth it. On the biggest ship, this area is bigger than ever. More space, more activities, more variety. Kids are grouped by age: juniors 3 to 5, ages 6 to 8, ages 9 to 11. For the youngest, 6 to 36 months, there's the nursery, Adventure Ocean Babies, with supervised care at an additional cost. And for teens, Social 020, a relaxed lounge with seating, TVs, and games. No strict schedule, just freedom to hang out. Activities like karaoke, basketball, and flow rider across the ship. Adventure Ocean isn't just childcare. It's a space where kids enjoy their own journey, while parents enjoy theirs. Welcome to Thrill Island, where the energy shifts on the world's largest cruise ship. This is the go-to spot for adrenaline and non-stop action. At the center is Category 6, the largest water park at sea, with 6 slides. Simple name, big experience. You'll find drop slides, mat racers, and family raft slides, all designed to be faster, taller, and more exciting than anything on other ships. This is not just a water slide, it's a full water park. There's also the Flow Rider Surf Simulator. Try surfing or boogie boarding. Fun whether you're new or experienced. Staying on the board is another story. Prefer something more relaxed? There's the Lost Dunes Mini Golf. Colourful, themed, and easy fun for everyone. Plus a sports court with basketball, pickleball, and more. Just check the schedule and join in. When you need a break, Base Camp is right there. Quick, convenient food without leaving the action. And for dessert, Deserted Milkshake Bar. Over-the-top milkshakes loaded with toppings and even adult options. Definitely not a small snack. For the ultimate thrill, Crown's Edge. A ropes course experience on the side of the ship. where the floor drops beneath you. Yes, over the ocean, it's intense, and it does cost extra. The rock climbing wall is also here and included. Multiple levels, one goal: reach the top. Thrill Island is all about action, variety, and pushing your limits. You'll come for the slides and stay for everything else. Next, aboard Icon of the Seas, you'll discover the ice skating shows at absolute zero. And wow, this venue has been completely reimagined. The rink is no longer square. It's now oval-shaped, opening up more space for bigger tricks, smoother movement, and truly captivating performances. And yes, you can even step onto the ice yourself during your sailing. Just check the app for times. Next, we step into the Royal Theatre. And this space, it feels grand the moment you walk in. This is where you'll find one of the ship's signature productions, The Wizard of Oz. A timeless story brought to life in the most spectacular way. We're talking live performers, powerful musical numbers, and a full orchestra. It's not just a show, it's an experience. And trust me, this is one you absolutely don't want to miss. Finally, we head over to Music Hall on decks 3 and 4. And this place? It's all about energy. At night, it transforms into a full-on live concert, with bands performing right in front of you. The vibe? Loud, electric, unforgettable. During the day, things slow down a bit. You'll find trivia, bingo, and fun activities to keep things light and social. The moment you step aboard Icon of the Seas, you're instantly welcomed into the Royal Promenade. And this isn't just any promenade, it's 2 decks high, wider, bigger, and packed with more to explore. The first thing you'll see is the Pearl, and it is massive. Yes, it supports the decks above, but more importantly, it delivers that unforgettable wow moment. You'll definitely want a selfie here. It shifts colors, moves with kinetic tiles. It feels alive. Right behind it is Pearl Cafe, a complimentary grab-and-go spot. Coffee, tea, snacks, quick and easy. And the views? Stunning. Floor-to-ceiling windows, ocean all around. You'll sit down for a minute and stay longer. Bonus, premium coffee is included with a drink package. Unlike Starbucks, we'll get there. There's also a simple take a book, leave a book library. Next, the Photo and Excursions desk. Buy your photos, plan your shore trips. Photos are free. You only pay if you keep them. Hidden gem? An outdoor promenade deck just beyond the Pearl. Grab a coffee, step outside, enjoy the view. There's also a jogging track on deck 5. Walk, jog, or run, and it's usually less crowded. As you enter, you'll see the 1400 lobby bar. Named after the ship's build number, beautiful space, ocean views, signature drinks. You could spend hours here. Hungry? Sorrento's Pizza is right here. Free, fast, and satisfying. Best pizza ever? No. But late at night? Perfect. Grab a slice and go. Shopping is everywhere here. Beauty, jewelry, accessories, and Royal Caribbean souvenirs. Something small to remember the journey. Yes, there's a Starbucks on board. Not included in your fare, but you can still use your Starbucks card. Love to sing? Spotlight karaoke is a must. Down on Deck 4, Casino Royale awaits. Big, bold, full of action. Slots, blackjack, roulette, it's all here. Even a bar where you can play and drink. Just note, smoking is allowed. The Royal Promenade isn't just a walkway. It's the heartbeat of the ship, full of energy, discovery, and unforgettable moments. Next, feeding a floating city. According to Royal Caribbean International, food is one of the biggest reasons people choose a cruise. On a ship carrying over 7,000 passengers and 2,000 crew, keeping everyone fed is nothing short of extraordinary. Behind the scenes, more than 1,300 staff members work tirelessly around the clock. Together, they produce tens of thousands of meals every day, enough to feed a small town for an entire week. To truly grasp this feat, we must start at the very beginning of the Icon of the Seas tour. Loading the ship. Before each voyage, the Icon of the Seas ship receives massive amounts of food, from flour and butter to fresh vegetables and prime cuts of meat. All supplies arrive through Deck 2 via a service corridor the crew calls I-95, named after the famous American highway. Like a lifeline, it stretches almost the entire length of the ship, connecting storage rooms, prep kitchens, and the main cooking areas. Each week at port, huge delivery trucks bring tons of ingredients, some carrying just one item, like beef, in staggering quantities. Every item is logged into a digital inventory system and carefully stored across 22 storage rooms, including giant fridges and freezers. Can you imagine? Twice a day, chefs place ingredient orders for upcoming meals. The inventory team gathers the supplies and delivers them to prep kitchens, where staff wash, chop, and prepare every item with precision. On busy days, the crew prepares over 30,000 portions of fruits and vegetables alone. Once the ship leaves port, there is no grocery store in the middle of the ocean. Every ingredient must be planned perfectly. Every detail counts. Final serving and waste. The main dining room serves over 6,000 guests every evening, with a la carte menus that change daily. And that's only part of the story. There are nearly 40 restaurants, bars, and lounges across the ship, From elegant supper clubs to busy buffets, a late-night pizza spot, and even a 24-hour cafe. The goal is simple. Let guests enjoy what they want, whenever they want, while still reducing waste. Each year, Royal Caribbean group ships generate massive waste. Over 50,000 cubic meters in 2022. Leftovers aren't just uneaten food. They mean excess ingredients, wasted labor, and more trash to manage. And there's an environmental cost too. According to Friends of the Earth, cruise ships discharge over 1 billion gallons of sewage into the oceans each year, including food waste that can harm marine life if not properly treated. So, how do they fix this? At buffets, staff now weigh food before serving, and again after it returns. This data helps adjust portions, timing, and supply. The result? Waste has dropped 24% since 2019. And the goal is big, a 50% reduction by 2026. Of course, some waste is unavoidable. Food can sit out for up to 4 hours, though some items are replaced sooner to keep quality high. When service ends, everything is cleared, making way for the next meal. Because on this ship, the kitchen never sleeps. At midnight, bakers are preparing fresh bread for the next morning. A full 24-hour operation, always moving, always preparing, even while the world above sleeps.
The fakeness, if you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next video.
Always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.